Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, for taking some time out of your busy schedule to check out this video. I hope that wherever you are, you have a smile on your face, your heart has gratitude and joy, and that you feel great, energized, and just ready to tackle the world. And if you're feeling good, you know what to do. Pass it on, help someone else feel just as good as you are. Now, after last week's ride to San Diego, and if you haven't seen it and you'd like to check it out, here's a video. I'm getting my hands dirty and showing you how I do an oil change on my K3 GSX-R600. If you have the same bike, just follow right along. But if you don't, then please do your own research and make sure you're not gonna break anything. First off, let's get the bike started. We need to get that oil warmed up a little bit so it flows out faster when we drain it. Here we go. You only need to remove the right side fairing on the bike. You're gonna have two different sizes. You're gonna need a 4mm hex bit, and you're also gonna need a 3mm hex bit. Now, if your fairings have been replaced, those sizes might be different. You're gonna have 3 plastic clips at the bottom of your fairing. The first one is gonna be right here near the very rear tire, just in front of the rear tire. The second one is going to be more towards the middle by where the drain plug is. Mine is missing right there. And then the last one is going to be more towards the front of the bike, right behind the front tire. 1, 2 in the middle, and 3 all the way at the back here. Use something like a clip puller like this. You can get these at AutoZone or O'Reilly's. And just jam it in there gently. Pop out the head, and then the body will follow. Don't forget to disconnect your turn signal. Just twist and pull. Set that aside. The drain plug takes a 17mm socket, and again the drain plug is going to be located right here. This is about the middle point of the bike between your 2 exhaust headers, your pipes, that will go down all the way back to your exhaust. If you own a low profile oil catch, you can use that. However, I have a thicker one. Mine won't fit under there. It's a 16-quart oil catch. So I'm gonna be using my rear spool motorcycle stand, and I'll hook that up right now, lift the rear. I'll show you how to do that. You're gonna tilt your bike upright, and then you're gonna grab your stand and make sure to go right where the spools are on both sides, and then just push down. Once you have the bike securely lifted, remove the drain plug. Next, we're going to remove the oil filter right here. You can use one of these oil wrenches, crack it loose, and then finish removing it by hand. Wipe down any mess that the oil has made, because it probably went all over your pipes. Now don't worry, it's going to burn up when you start the bike. However, you should wipe and clean as much as you can. Also, make sure there is no gasket or rubber or any kind of crud from the old filter. Make sure none of this from the old filter has remained stuck to the mounting surface. It's rare to see that, but I have seen it before. I'm gonna be installing this K&N oil filter that I got from O'Reilly's. I think it was like $18 or so. The cool thing about this one is that it comes with this male socket attachment at the top of the filter. So if you don't own an oil filter wrench, this one actually comes in really handy because you can use a socket and a ratchet to loosen it. I wouldn't recommend using this to tighten it. Just tighten the filter by hand so you don't over torque it by accident. Next, reinstall the drain plug. After torquing your drain plug, take the bike off of the stand and put it back down on the ground on its kickstand. Now, on the side of the casing here, it's going to show you a number. Mine says 2800 ml. That's 2800 milliliters of oil, which is about 3 quarts, 2.96 to be exact. Now I'm going to be using Castrol Power 1. It's a fully synthetic motorcycle oil, 10W40 weight. You don't have to use this. Use whatever you want. I'm not going to get into a debate of motorcycle oil because you can find plenty of those debates online. I added about 3 quarts of oil. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start the bike and I'm going to let her run for about 2 to 3 minutes. This will allow the oil to go everywhere, including into the oil filter here. Once that's done, I'm going to shut the bike down and allow the oil to settle for another 2 to 3 minutes. After that, I'm going to get the bike upright. This is where you can use a friend. Have them help you hold the bike upright while you read the level on this viewing glass. Remember, you want to be between the L and the F. While the bike is running, it's a good time to check for leaks either from the oil drain plug or from the oil filter itself. After letting the bike sit for a moment, grab a friend and help him get the bike upright. If you don't have anyone, you can always grab it by the rear set. I usually use the handlebar and I press on the brake while also grabbing onto the rear set right here. And then I tilt the bike forward to me until I feel the bike is balanced, where it's not pulling me to that side, but it's also neither coming down on me. At its lightest point, the bike should be balanced. Then just look through the viewing glass and top off as needed. After topping off the oil, put the fairings back on and you're all done. I hope you guys enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.